Ali. Okay, guys. Quiet, 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 quiet. So you want to go to the bathroom? Okay, go. Go to the bathroom. Yes. So we said in the previous session that we have a sentence, and we said the sentence is a group of words that make sense. And it consists of subject and predicate. That's the simple sentence that you know. And we said that we have 4 types: the imperative, the declarative, interrogative, and exclamatory. Today we have the simple and compound sentence. So let's watch the video. It's telling us what are they and how they are formed. So I'm sharing with you now a short video talking about the simple and compound sentences. So look at the board, guys.
To say.
Yeah, it's because there's a compound sentence.
I see.
So there's this distinction made in grammar between simple and compound sentences. And today, Paige, you and I are going to cover those differences.
Let's do it.
So, a simple sentence is really just what it says on the tin. A simple sentence consists of one subject and one predicate, and that's it.
Right.
So in the sentence, I bought my friends some candy. All right, we got our one subject, I, and then we have our one predicate. Bought my friends some candy. Now, all of this together is what we'd call an independent clause. I don't want to hit that too hard right now, but when you have this set of subject and a predicate together, and it can be a sentence, that's called an independent clause. I'm not even going to write that down.
Yeah.
But a compound sentence is basically two or more simple sentences joined together.
He said that the simple sentence consists of one subject and one predicate. Look here. The part that we make it do, he said, bought my friends some candy. We call this part, it's independent clause. And independent means that this clause cannot stand alone and give meaning without the clause. Okay? So we have one predicate and one subject. That's why we call it single sentence, or single clause.
So that would be two subjects plus two predicates. Or more. 2, 3, a bajillion.
Sure.
That would be a very long sentence to read, but you could do it. It would be a very, very compound sentence.
Yeah.
So I visited the beach and I got a really bad sunburn. When we're looking at this is really two sentences together, joined.
Okay, so on the other side, the compound sentence, it's a mixture of two simple sentences, but connected by coordinating conjunctions. So I visit the beach. This is the sentence, the first one. So we have one subject here, which is I, and one predicate, which is visit. And here, this sentence is linked to the next one by the conjunction and comma before. And here we have another subject, number 2, and the verb, the second predicate, which is got. So we have two clauses connected by conjunction. We call this compound sentence. And compound sentence, it has two or more subjects or predicates. Call it compound sentence. Two, yes.
And by the comma and this and. Right, so we have our subject, I visited the beach, I got a really bad sunburn, and we have our two predicates. I visited the beach, got a really bad sunburn.
So the subject in both these cases is I, right? But it's sort of separate. It's like I'm doing two different actions.
Correct.
Right. What's important is like even if it's the same subject, if it's I both times, well, I don't know how to say this, but just like if it were like I visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn,
then it would be a simple sentence.
Then it's simple.
So Paige, so I'm looking at this and I see I twice. What if I wanted to condense this sentence further?
Okay.
What does that give us? Is this a simple sentence or a compound sentence? Because this looks like what you would call a compound predicate.
Right. Since since there's only one subject in this sentence, there's only I, and it's only said once, right?
Mhm.
You don't have I visited the beach and I got a really bad sunburn. That whole thing, visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn, is, you're right, it is a compound predicate.
But what you're saying is I couldn't divide this up into two sentences unless I put in another subject.
Right. You can say I visited the beach, and that can be a sentence on its own. But you can't say and got a really bad sunburn as its own sentence.
Okay. So both of these things are simple. So this is even though this is a compound predicate, it's technically one predicate.
Right. It's
And even if I'd written
Okay, guys. In that part, there's confusion. It said I visited the beach and got a sunburn. Okay, so that part, the blue part, it's just one predicate, but we call it compound predicate. Why? Because we have two verbs. Here, after and, we don't have subject. We don't have I here that's mentioned in the previous sentence. So in this case, it makes it simple, not compound. So compound, we have to have two or more subjects and two or more predicates. Yeah, verbs. But sometimes they make it like a compound predicate. And you get two verbs. Like I say, Sam eats pizza and yogurt. So we get Sam, just one subject, and we have two. Sorry, Sam eats pizza and drink coffee. So we have eat and drink for the same subject. One, so simple. Okay? You have to get two subjects and two predicates. If I said Sam eats pizza, Alex drinks coffee. So now it's compound because Sam subject, Alex subject, we have two, and we have drink and eat two. So it's compound sentence. Okay?
Paige and I visited the beach and got a really bad sunburn. That would still be a compound subject, but it wouldn't be two sentences squished together. It would be one kind of long sentence.
right. You can have a compound subject or a compound predicate, but that doesn't make it a compound sentence. What makes it a compound sentence is you have two parts that can stand on their own as individual sentences and they're sort of being put together.
So let me change what I wrote here to just say instead of two subjects and two predicates, because I think that's confusing in light of this information, let's just say it is two simple sentences.
Right. Or two independent clauses,
Or
if
two.
you know that terminology.
Yeah. And if you don't, never fear, we'll cover it, and you can learn anything. David out.
Page out.
Okay, so let's practice with them. So any question regarding the simple and compound? Any questions? Clear? Okay, let's practice. No, we're gonna do two exercises now in the simple and compound online together, and then we're gonna move to the book for something else. We have something called the run-on sentence, okay? Something else. So we're gonna say today three things. We started first, what's the sentence and the sense of the sentence, the four types. Now we are focusing on the simple and compound. And after maybe 10 minutes or 20 minutes, we move to something called the run-on sentence. Okay? Yes. Okay. The channel is called Khan Academy. Khan Academy. Okay? Khan Academy. Just Google it. Sorry, go to YouTube and write simple and compound sentence. You'll find it. That's Khan Academy. Okay? Yes, that's it. So let's start with the first exercise. So I have here one question, and let's give it to Abdurrahman. Yeah, do the first one. Me? Okay, I'm giving to Abdurrahman. What's your name?
Hello, hello.
Hello, Abdurrahman. I mean, just this is Abdurrahman in the class, and you're gonna do number two. Okay, just wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, so we have three Abdurrahman in the class: Abdurrahman Milhim, Abdurrahman Amin, and Abdurrahman Al-Hijji. Okay, so now it's Abdurrahman Al-Hijji turn. Go ahead. This is simple or compound? It is simple, yeah. So we have a compound subject, Judy and Grace, just one subject, and we got one predicate, which is ate an entire pizza. So it's a simple sentence. So let's give it to Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman Amin, go ahead, number two.
Okay, is the following sentence a simple sentence or a compound sentence? I really want to eat a pumpkin muffin, so I drove to the store to buy one. Compound sentence.
It's compound sentence as Abdurrahman says. عليكم السلام. عبد العزيز بدر. طيب. عبد الرحمن مثل.
موجود.
Online. Guys, do not respond, please. علي متعب. قناص. علي قناص. فيصل عدنان. زيد عبد القادر. محمد العبود. محمد العباس. مرتجع عبد الجليل. معن بدر. عثمان حجي. علي عمران. يا احمد اسمع اسمع. طيب ثاني. سعد. سعد ما انت اليوم تاخر ولا؟ ايه لا كان مش مجموعة انت الاولى صح؟ انت مجموعتك الاولى. لا اذا ذاك الاداره خلاص انت على مجموعتك. كيف؟ يعني تاخذ الاحد ثلاثة الخميس. لا احنا كم يوم المجموعة الأولى الثانية احنا الأسبوع الجاي متى؟ الأسبوع الجاي الاثنين ولا صح؟ لا الأسبوع الأحد الأسبوع والثلاثاء لا الثلاث متى؟ أستاذ إذا احنا الأسبوع الثلاثاء خلاص الأسبوع الجاي الاثنين ولا؟ لا الاثنين بس بس يوم واحد. انت المجموعه الاولى خلاص؟ يشكل الجروب متى تاخذ وحده مو كل يوم تاخذ. خلاص؟ تمشي على حسب. Why guys quiet? No need to side talks. No need to side talks. He got the point. So this is compound sentence number 2, as our friends Abdurrahman said. So let's go number 3, Turkey. Is the following sentence a simple or compound? My mom told me to clean my room, or I will not be able to go to the movies with my friends. Compound. That's clear. It's compound sentence. We got yes. Yeah, we got. Don't worry. Your turn is coming. Don't worry. Okay. So let's go number 4 for Aziz Al Nasser. Aziz Al Nasser, are you here? Aziz.
موجود.
English. It's English session, Aziz. So don't speak in Arabic, okay?
Okay.
So number 4. Is the following group of words an independent clause or fragment? Because I lost the big game last night. Because I lost the big game last night. Is it fragment or fragment? It doesn't make sense. That's right. This is for Saad. Number 5. Which of the following answers lists all the coordinating conjunctions, the fanboys? Which choice? Can you see?
I know.
Okay, give him the chance, guys. The last one, yes. The fanboys, guys, conjunctions for F stand for for, A and, N or, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So we call them the fanboys. The coordinating conjunction that connects, okay, the two simple clauses together to make a compound sentence. So number 6, this is for Ali. Yeah, is the following sentence a simple sentence or compound? I went surfing during my summer vacation to California. Simple, yes, you got one subject, one predicate. Okay, Abdullah. Yeah, simple, because it's just one predicate, the amazing sprinter. This number 8, let's give it to Basil. Can you hear me? Basil? Quiet. Basil? He is not here. Dawood? Dawood, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you do number 8?
Yes.
A simple sentence has 2 or more independent clauses. This is true or false? A simple sentence has 2 or more independent clauses. It's true or false?
False.
False, yeah. So what type of sentence that has 2 or more? It's what?
Compound.
That's right. The compound sentence that has 2 or more independent clauses. Number 9, Ali.
Is the following sentence a simple extension for compound sentence? This
Loves.
loves to chase its squirrels around the yard, but he doesn't realize that he'll never catch them. Simple.
Simple. Okay, why simple?
But it's only biscuits. He loves to chase the squirrels.
Okay, let's take it one by one. So biscuit is the subject, right? Where's the predicate? Okay, let's go to the second clause. But he is the subject, and he doesn't realize it's the predicate. So it's compound sentence. Okay. Number 10, let's give it to Khalid Al-Isa. Number 10. Yeah, you can answer. Okay, number 10. Is the following sentence. Go ahead, yeah.
Creating interesting names should be an Olympic sport, so Ethan can take home the gold.
Okay, is that simple
Compound
sentence? Compound sentence. That's right. Number 11 for. Is it independent clause or fragment? Are you sure? So fragment says fragment means group of 4 doesn't make sense. So he said it is important to study each day and every night. It's independent, yes. It's not a fragment, it's independent because we have the subject, it, and the verb, is. Okay, let's move to another exercise. Okay, Faisal, the dragon ran in front of the car. What is the verb in that sentence? Ran, okay, so ran is the verb in that sentence. Let's move to number, so let's check the order, the formula of that sentence. The dog ran in front of the car. So some of you ask S. S stands for subject and V for the verb. So do we have subject and verb, or do we have subject and 2 verbs, or do we have 2 subjects and 1 verb, or we have 2 subjects and 2 verbs in that sentence? Let's give it to someone else. Wait. Where's Ahmed? Ahmed? Ahmed Al-Atibi?
Yes, mister.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you answer that number 2? What's the formula in that sentence?
Okay, the subject is dog.
Yeah, it's a subject verb. So we have the dog and the verb ran. So it will be, so it will be, S and V. So 1 subject, the dog, and 1 verb, ran. So the answer is SV, subject and verb. Okay, let's move to number 3. And this is for man. Man? Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Okay, what's the formula of that sentence? In this part, girls and boys were playing ball. What's the
Yes.
So which one? SV, SVV, SSV, or SSVV? S stands for subject. SV. So we have 1 subject and 1 verb. Check the sentence. Where is the subject here? Can you find it?
It's SSV because the 2 subjects are girls and boys, and they were playing.
Exactly. So we have, girls and boys, 2 subjects, and 1 predicate, which is playing. We're playing, sorry. So we have 2 subjects and 1 verb. Thank you. Let's move to number.
Teacher, Salman, did you say my name?
Again?
Salman Muhammad, did you say my name?
Not yet, but do number 6, Salman.
Okay,
He rode
teacher.
the bicycle.
He rode the bicycle to the grocery store. What is the sentence formula?
What's the sentence
Uh,
formula here?
It is second option.
The second option, SSV, you mean? Let's check. Where's the subject here? Where's the subject?
The subject is. I said teacher.
Who's doing the action? Who's doing the action in that sentence? In that sentence, who's doing the action?
Yes. The bicycle.
Who is riding the bicycle?
Who's riding?
He.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. So he is the subject, right? And where's the verb? Where's the verb?
The verb, it's rode.
Rode, that's it. So how many subject and verbs we have now?
We have one.
One and one. So we have one subject and one verb. So it's S. Yeah, so it's SV. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's move to number 7. And the question here for Saad. The child saw the librarian put the book away. What's the subject in that sentence? The child. The child is the doer of the action in that sentence. Let's move to number 8. This is for Tamim. Tamim, the dog chased the squirrel through the dead shun of the tree. What's the verb here?
The dog. Wait, let me see.
Okay, so where's the verb?
Wait, I'm thinking.
Okay, Ali, can you help?
Wait, it's
so Ali said the verb
is chased, Mr. Right?
Chased. Yeah, that's right. So it's chased. Thank you. That's the verb. Okay, what's the subject? This is the last question because what's the subject? Ali, go ahead. Okay, Jane and Jian. Okay. Okay. So that's the end of the question, that part. We move to something practical. So I want you guys to see that you understand the simple and compound sentence. I want to see it in your writings. So we're going to do a short exercise for 10 minutes. You're going to write a short paragraph using, it's about your first day at school, using the simple and compound sentences. So you have 10 minutes. Okay. It's a short paragraph. Write your experience, but make sure that I can tell how many sentences, right? As much as you can in 10 minutes. Okay, I know, because I want you to type your name on the paper and give it to me. Oh. Okay. So write your name on the paper, guys. And group what? Is it group A or B? And I said it's short paragraph. Yeah, I will send you the link, guys. Wait.
I know, but I don't have your number to send you pictures.
Okay, I will tell you my number right now. Just a second.
Okay.
So this is a new Padlet link. Okay, I will send it in the chat box. I hope that they made me admin on your group. So let's open the WhatsApp. Okay.
I'm not in the WhatsApp group, so if you can.
So you have to ask. Okay, so this is the link of the second Padlet, and this is the link of the previous one. You find them in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I can add you. Just you can tell me your number.
Yes, I can.
Okay, can you give me a pen, Abdurrahman? A pencil. Just go ahead.
05.
Okay.
Go ahead. 248.
Okay.
61.
Okay.
37.
Okay, I'm gonna add you. Thank you, Abraham. Okay, guys, start now, guys. We have 10 minutes. Start thinking of your first day, okay, and use the simple compound sentences. You finished? Think it's not only this day, this year. Think of a previous year. You first day at school ever, and you use simple compound sentence. It, about the first day at school?
Yes, not here.
Okay, it's okay. As much as you can. I can't say write one sentence, two sentences. I want to say your innovation in writing. So stop. Think of the first day at school. I'm saying in that paragraph, for example, you're gonna one word, yeah. Yeah, I mean in your paragraph you have to make mix short sentence simple and then you make compound using the conjunctions. Yeah, sure. Yeah, one paragraph. Yes, in the same paragraph. In the same paragraph. Don't write number one sentence. Don't number them. I just need a paragraph. You got 10 minutes, guys. It's now 9:22. So I think that you took 2 minutes. So we're gonna stop at 9:30. 9:30, guys. We can exceed to 9:32. 9:32. So it's now 9:22. So 9:32, we're gonna stop. Compound sentence, you didn't understand them. Okay, we say compound sentence, it's a sentence that has more than two subjects and two predicates and connected by conjunction. Like when I say, Sam went to the school and Alex visited the hospital. So we have two subjects, Sam and Alex. We have one visited and one went, two verbs, and it's connected by conjunction, which is and. That's the compound sentence. The simple, just one sentence. Okay, Ali is writing. That's a simple sentence. Ali is a subject and the verb is writing the predicate. So I just see Salman, guys. What about the rest of the class? I see Salman online. What about is typing? I'm going to correct it and put the mistakes that you created. If something, I want to check your writing. I want to check your, are you following the right criteria writing or not? So hurry up, guys. I see Abdurrahman Mahim joined. So here's the link again. Let's refresh it. You done? Okay, yeah, it's short paragraph, guys. Okay. I don't know where's the there. Oh, I got it. My first, you should capitalize M. Under M, my first day at school was fine. Okay, I had some good breakfast.
Yeah.
But it's A. Yeah. And before and you have to drink water. But this now it's a simple sentence, not compound sentence. Why? Because you have one subject I. Okay. Had fun breakfast. Now we have compound predicate, two verbs, drank and had. Yeah, so this could still also sentence, not compound. Okay. You have to put I. Okay. Although A capital, my sleeping schedule was horrible. I'm working on fixing it. That's weird, but if you add it here, I, so now you made mix between the simple and compound sentences. It is not, you say guys, short paragraph. Yes. The Padlets? You finish? Yeah, that's right. So you asked about something else? Let's check. So Wednesday and Thursday is off, right? The day off, right? Wednesday and Thursday? Wednesday and Thursday, the coming Wednesday and Thursday.
No,
Thursday?
no.
Because 2 days, right?
Yes.
For the National Day, right?
Next 1 week.
I know the next week.
1
1 day only?
Monday.
The teacher said Wednesday and Thursday and Monday. Okay, let's say Sunday from.
Education is Wednesday.
So we have to study Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? 3 days.
We only go to school Monday.
Ah, it's your group. Okay. So hurry up, guys. Anybody finished? It's not long, guys. It's short, not long. Correct. Thanks. So you need to mix between the similar and that's right. And this. Okay, so what the schools we have both so many. Yeah, you do not need to because it's the middle of the sentence. Okay, and we get lowercase d. Just immediately before the program, that's we can label. You don't want to close text because you can never get it. So like that. We can label it. So that's really oh, it is good. That's not coming. So we got.
I finished.
Like the thing comma on the one where it's on where they are. They are. They
Peter, I like that.
I'll check. Oh, yeah, mix. That's right. Okay, but we need these are conjunctions like and it makes also.
Noise.
Yes.
One.
Yeah, you can have multiple sentences, or two more sentences connect that, then we can about. The word is school by. That's right. So now let's. I'll check Abdulaziz. So my first day of school, it was a beautiful school day together. The new teachers, because in the we don't know sentence using because. So you have to change it and put comma and lowercase b, because in the past years we have been studying the times through the time, and also don't capitalize the word in the middle of the sentence because corona disease. It was a beautiful day of school. Okay, so my first day in grade 7 was different than any other year because it is online, then physical. I woke up and then I went to my laptop and started the online classes, okay? The first day of school was good. I met all of my teachers and I learned so much information. Okay, my first day of school was different because of COVID. Where is it? Of COVID. Yeah, I had fun meeting my old teacher and some of my friends. And grade 8 was way different than grade 8. But here, Tamim, I didn't see that you mentioned the conjunctions. Sorry, the comma before and there is no subject. So I see that symbol. All of them, most of them symbol sentences. We didn't mix here. We didn't use compound sentence. Okay, 1 minute, guys, and we stop that exercise and move something else. Quiet. Okay, so now we're gonna turn off this, guys. The time is over. If you're still typing, stop, and you can continue typing there at the end of the day. So let's move to something else called the run-on sentence, guys. So run-on sentence means what? It's something easy. I guess you started in grade 1. Okay, once we have, it's a common mistake in the English language. Can you please leave your writings? Okay. So I checked that you use both of them in writing. That's the purpose of the exercise. So in run-on sentence, guys, there are two complete sentences running together without separation. For example, if I said, look at this one. I want to make it clear. Michael Jordan. Look at this example. Let's highlight it. Look at this one. Michael Jordan played for Chicago Bulls. He was the team star player. So here, how many sentences is that line? How many sentences?
One, no.
Two. Rahman? Can you tell me where's the first one? Till where?
Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls.
Okay, this is the first sentence. So we're gonna stop it here. So we have two sentences, as Abdurrahman said. The first one starts from Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, and the second sentence where? Abdullah, can you tell me where? He was a team star player. What we have here is something called a run-on sentence. What a run-on sentence? It's a mistake we do while writing, which we are not separating the two sentences. So how we can correct it? We can correct it in using two ways. Number one, we can end this sentence by putting full stop and make this one capital. And now we have two sentences. So we're gonna say he was the team player. So now I solved the problem. So I separate this sentence, okay, from this one by using a full stop. That's the first way to solve that thing. Another way, I can connect them using and, comma and. You can say, Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, and I can say and, comma, and he was the team's star player. So that's how we solve the run-on sentence. The run-on sentence, okay? So we need to separate them. Okay, if you have two sentences running together, this is grammatically not correct. So we need to separate them by using full stop or comma and conjunction and. So you find this in your book, page number 3. So open your grammar book, guys. Open your grammar book. Yes. Page 3. Yes, I want them, but here we go to the end of the channel to collect that. Okay. So page 3, you have the title, run-on sentence. That one. So again, for the people at home, any questions? You do not understand what's run-on sentence? Again, run-on sentence is two sentences running together in the same line and they are not separated. Okay, like this one. Michael was a member of the 1999 Olympic basketball team. That year, the US team won a golden medal. So we need to separate them. So we have to put and comma. Okay, to separate the two sentences. Okay. Also, you cannot separate the two sentences using only comma. We call this comma splice. That's wrong. I cannot separate these two sentences using comma. Look at the previous one. That one. Look at this one. That was the first sentence. Michael Jordan played for Chicago Bulls. He was team star. We said that's run-on sentence. That's wrong. Ali, look at the word. Okay, that's wrong. Yes, all of you. So we said that we agreed that we can put full stop and make the first letter in the second one capitalized, and it will be okay. Or we can add comma and and we continue. Some of you gonna, oh, not you, some people gonna do this. They put comma only. I think that they solved the problem. Now they make another mistake in grammar called the comma splice. We cannot connect them using comma only. We have to add what after comma? One of the fanboys, depends on the meaning. You can add and. Yeah, exactly. So we cannot separate them using comma only. Complex comma splice. Comma splice. If you connect them only with comma, it's called comma splice. Yeah.
Sometimes I do this. Other one it's okay, but comes here. After the point I put but then comma.
No, the comma comes after, before but, not after it. Okay. So let's go to the exercise down, guys. We have sentences and we need to correct it. So number one, on your own paper, in your book, okay, revise each of the following grammar sentence by breaking it into two separate sentences or by using a comma and a coordinating conjunction. If a sentence is correct, write C. So in these questions, maybe we find a sentence that's correct. We are not going to change anything else. So we're going to write C. If there is any changes, we're going to do it. Okay. So you're going to fix. So start number one. No, this is the example that we have. Number one down. Hurricanes. Number one.
Hurricanes are strong.
Winds. Yeah.
They often come over the Atlantic
Ocean.
part of the Caribbean Sea.
So we have here a run-on sentence. We need to separate it or connect it using conjunction. So what we should do in number one? Go ahead. That's perfect. But comma only. And if we stop and put comma like this, we make a mistake called comma splice. So we need to add and. So that's how we fix it. So do this in your book, guys. Book comma and in your book. Comma and they often form over the Atlantic Ocean. That's how we fix it. How we fix the sentence. And yes. The time? No. The time is still the same. Yes, go ahead. Go ask your question. Wait. Somebody said I have to ask a question. Go ahead. What's your question? I hear that. Okay. Okay, Faisal. The number two. The storm have a circular shape. They can be hundreds of miles across. Between shape and they. What should I do? We can do two things. So, Saad, can you tell us what you can do? Point. Okay. This one of the solutions. Or, as Faisal said, we can put comma and write and leave the A small. So this is a choice. We can do this. You can do it this way. You can put full stop and make the first letter capitalized. Or we can do this sad choice, so this sad answer. And our friend Faisal said we're gonna put comma and put and right. They can be hundreds of miles across. So we can do it in two ways, guys. Number one, full stop, change the first letter to capital letter, and now we have two sentences. Or connect them using conjunction. Yes. Number three, go ahead, Ali. Yeah. Okay. And this area is called I. Or we can put full stop and make it, this area is called the I. Let's take someone from the online class. Let's take someone do answer. Like Man, Salman, Tamim, Abdullah al-Husseini. Are you here? Abdullah? Abdullah, can you hear me? Okay, let's take Ahmed al-Utaybi. Ahmed? Ahmed?
Yes,
Okay,
Mr.
Abdurrahman? Yes. Can you do number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroy.
Yeah, number 4.
People living alone. Can you take that? Okay. The Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic coast of the United States have witnessed the power of hurricanes.
The question I'm going to ask you, do you have here a run-on sentence of that sentence or no? Do you have run-on sentence? Or
Again?
no? Do we have run-on sentence here?
No.
No. So the sentence is correct, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to write C beside it, guys, right? C means the sentence is correct. Thank you, Ahmed. Let's move to number 5 and let's give it to Turkey.
I went from the stone back in the first day and caused heavy damage to the feet and
Yeah. So what we should do? Comma. Oh, and they can cause heavy damage to the beaches and ocean property. Number 6, let's give it to Khalid Al-Ifa. Are you here? Why stand up, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, number 6. So number 6, yes.
6 or 5, Mr.
Oh, 6. I'm just highlighting the answer, number 5. Do you have the book, Khalid? Do you have the book?
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Number 6. Yeah.
Okay. High winds destroy trees and power lines. Heavy rains cause flooding of roads and highways.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Um.
Do you have run-on sentence here?
Yes.
What do you have 2 sentences here and they are running together? Can you spot them? Can you tell me where is the first sentence or where is the second sentence?
From high winds destroy trees and power lines.
Okay.
This sentence, correct?
That's right.
So we put period or comma and make the H capital or put and.
Okay, and heavy rains caused. Okay, that's right. Thank you. You're not going to get something? Okay. Guys. Yes, mistake. That's the break, right? So guys, from 7 to number 10 to the end of the page, we are going to continue answering them next session, okay? So have a nice day, guys, and see you inshallah on Sunday.